If the masses of both the bodies as shown in the below figure are doubled, then the acceleration in the string will be A same, B half, C double, D. The correct answer is same. The center of gravity of a hemisphere lies at a distance of 3r8 from its base measured along the vertical radius. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. The polygon law of forces states that if a number of forces acting simultaneously on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by the sides a polygon taken in order, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon taken in opposite direction. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. A smooth cylinder lying on a is in neutral equilibrium. A curved surface, B convex surface, C horizontal surface, D. The correct answer is horizontal surface. Varingons' theorem of moments states that if a number of coplanar forces acting on a particle are in equilibrium, then A. Their algebraic sum is 0. B. Their lines of action are at equal distances. C. The algebraic sum of their moments about any point in their plane is 0. D. The algebraic sum of their moments about any point is equal to the moment of their resultant force about the same point. The correct answer is the algebraic sum of their moments about any point is equal to the moment of their resultant force about the same point. A block of mass 20 kg lying on a rough horizontal plane is connected by a light string passing over a smooth pulley to another mass 5 kg which can move freely in the vertical direction as shown in the below figure. The tension in the string will with the increase in coefficient of friction. A. Increase, B. Decrease, C. Not be affected, D. The correct answer is increase. The angle of inclination with the vertical is if the cyclist is running at a faster speed than that when he is running at a slower speed. A. More, B. Less, C, D. The correct answer is more. The center of gravity of a right circular solid cone is at a distance of from its base measured along the vertical axis.where h height of a right circular solid cone. A. h2, B. h3, C. h4, D. h6. The correct answer is h4. In actual machines, mechanical advantage is velocity ratio. A equal to, B less than, C greater than, D. The correct answer is less than. The radius of gyration is the distance where the whole mass or area of a body is assumed to be concentrated. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. If three coplanar forces acting on a point are in equilibrium, then each force is proportional to the sine of the angle between the other two. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. A rubber ball is dropped from a height of 2 m. If there is no loss of velocity after rebounding, the ball will rise to a height of A 1 m, B 2 m, C 3 m, D 4 m. The correct answer is 2 m. When the spring of a watch is wound, it will possess A. strain energy, B. kinetic energy, C. heat energy, D. electrical energy. The correct answer is strain energy. In a framed structure as shown in the below figure, the force in the member CD is tensile in nature. A. agree, B. disagree, C, D. The correct answer is agree. An irregular body may have more than one center of gravity. A. yes, B. no, C, D. The correct answer is no. The rate of doing work is known as A. Potential energy, B. Kinetic energy, C. Power, D. None of these. The correct answer is power. In a wormed geared pulley block, if the number of teeth on the worm wheel is doubled, then its velocity ratio is also doubled. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. Moment of inertia of a circular section about its diameter d is A. d316, B. d332, C. d432, D. d464. The correct answer is d464. The center of oscillation and center of suspension for a compound pendulum are interchangeable. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. In a screw jack, the effort required to lower the load is the effort required to raise the same load. A. Less than, B. Equal to, C. More than, D. The correct answer is less than. The unit of work in SI units is A. Newton, B. erg, C. kgm, D. joule. The correct answer is joule. The static friction A bears a constant ratio to the normal reaction between the two surfaces. B is independent of the area of contact between the two surfaces. C always acts in a direction opposite to that in which the body tends to move. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The acceleration of a particle moving with simple harmonic motion is at the mean position. A. 0, B. minimum, C. maximum, D. The correct answer is 0. The velocity of a particle moving with simple harmonic motion is at the mean position. A. 0, B. minimum, C. maximum, D. The correct answer is maximum. A framed structure is imperfect if the number of members are 2J3. A equal to, B less than, C greater than, D either B or C. The correct answer is either B or C. The linear acceleration of a body rotating along a circular path of radius r with an angular acceleration of rad s2 is A ar, B a r, C a r, D none of these. The correct answer is A r. The total energy possessed by a system of moving bodies. A is constant at every instant. B varies from point to point. C is maximum in the start and minimum at the end. D is minimum in the start and maximum at the end. The correct answer is constant at every instant. The moment of inertia of a solid cylinder of mass m, radius r, and length l about the longitudinal axis or polar axis is A Mr. 22, B Mr. 24, C Mr. 26, D Mr. 28. The correct answer is Mr. 22. In a screw jack, the effort required to lift the load is given by where W load lifted helix angle and angle of friction. A Pw tan, B Pw tan, C Pw tan, D Pw cos. The correct answer is Pw tan. The terms leverage and mechanical advantage of a compound lever have got the same meaning. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. A couple produces A translatory motion, B rotational motion, C combined translatory and rotational motion, D none of the above. The correct answer is rotational motion. Energy may be defined as the capacity of doing work. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is correct. For a self-locking machine, the efficiency must be A equal to 50, B less than 50, C greater than 50, D 100. The correct answer is less than 50. The resultant of the two forces P and Q is R. If Q is doubled, the new resultant is perpendicular to P. Then A PQ, B QR, C Q2R, D none of these. The correct answer is QR. 1 joule is equal to A 0.1 nm, B 1 nm, C 10 nm, D 100 nm. The correct answer is 1 nm. Whenever a force acts on a body and the body undergoes a displacement, then A work is said to be done, B power is being transmitted, C body has kinetic energy of translation, D none of these. The correct answer is work is said to be done. When a particle moves along a straight path, there will be centripetal acceleration as well as tangential acceleration. A correct, B incorrect, C, D. The correct answer is incorrect. If the body falls freely under gravity, then the gravitational acceleration is taken as A 8.9 ms2, B 8.9 ms2, C 9.8 ms2, D 9.8 ms2. The correct answer is 9.8 ms2. A framed structure as shown in the below figure is A perfect frame, B deficient frame, C redundant frame, D none of the above. The correct answer is perfect frame. The rate of change of displacement of a body is called A velocity, B acceleration, C momentum, D none of these. The correct answer is velocity. The efficiency of a screw jack is maximum when where helix angle and angle of friction A 45 to B 45 to C 90, D 90. The correct answer is 45 to. The periodic time t is given by where angular velocity of particle in rad s A2, B2, C2x, D. The correct answer is 2.